Russell Westbrook drives me nuts. Russell Westbrook, I can't do it anymore. The guy refuses to learn from the past, and it's driving me nuts. So my dad was abused as a child, and when he raised me, he did not abuse me. He did a much better job than his parents did. And my dad always tells me, "Hey son, I learned from my parents' mistakes. I hope you do better than me. Learn from my mistakes and do even better than me with your kids." You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from the past. If you don't learn from the past, there's no point. That's kind of why history exists, in my opinion. That's the value of history. That's the value of knowing history, is you can look at, oh, this happened in the past. How do we not make that happen again? How do we not repeat the same mistakes? Russell Westbrook recently said that he doesn't feel like he needs to give Paul George a sales pitch to keep him in Oklahoma City. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Russell Westbrook doesn't get it. Russell Westbrook, you do not understand how the world works. I know if it's a dating relationship, I don't want to have to recruit the girl I'm dating. Hell no, I'll never do that. But if I'm working with someone, I will recruit them. Kevin Durant left you. James Harden left you. You want to give a sales pitch. That is how you keep guys around. I left in high school. I left one high school, went to another to go play football because I wasn't feeling loved. They said I was too small. I wouldn't be varsity quarterback. If they told me, "Hey, Zach, we value you. We think you can help our program," if they just showed me some love, I might have stayed. Probably not, but I might have. And Russell Westbrook refuses to do that. He refuses to tell. I don't know what the relationship is with Paul George. I don't know what I would say, but I know this. I would be sales pitching Paul George incredibly hard. I'd say, "Dude, I want to play with you. I want you to be here. Let's play it together. Let's do this. Let's do that." And Russell Westbrook doesn't seem to understand. I would have said to the media, because I know you don't want to air your grievances. This is the one thing people talked about the story in the past, and I think they've been kind of hard on Russell Westbrook. Because if you're sales pitching a guy, what do you want him to say? Like, "Yeah, I sales pitch him every day." Well, no, you don't want that in the public media either. But I would say something like, "I really want Paul George to stay with me next year in OKC." And I don't know why Russell Westbrook doesn't just say that to the media. Because he could say even, "Look, I wish he was transparent. I wish he was honest. I wish Russell Westbrook would say this to the media. Kevin Durant left me. James Harden left me. I don't want to lose Paul George as well." Because then he's the media darling. He would be the hero. And then if Paul George ever left, Paul George would be the bad guy, and we'd feel bad for Russell Westbrook. What he's saying now when he says, "I'm not going to recruit anybody," that's not how you do it. You win championships. That's how you recruit people. That makes Russell Westbrook look stupid, like he hasn't learned from the past. So if I'm Russell Westbrook, I would be recruiting my butt off. I'd be like, "Paul George, please, I will do anything. Stay here in OKC with me." But that's a tough pitch. My buddy Brandon was just in town, and he said he's been to Oklahoma City. There ain't nothing in Oklahoma City. So I don't know. Russell Westbrook's handling this situation poorly, and I don't think he's willing to learn from his mistakes. And ultimately, that will be the undoing of Russell Westbrook. When Paul George leaves, remember this day that Russell Westbrook refuses to give Paul George a sales pitch, because that is what you should do. That's how you keep people around. That's how you work with people. You give them love. You tell them, "Hey, I want to work with you. I want to be around you." It's not just a sales pitch. It's also just how personal relationships work. You tell people, "I want to work with you more. I like working with you," and that's what Russell Westbrook should do. Russell Westbrook clearly refuses to learn from his mistakes.